So let's think a bit about scheduling time for creativity. I think all of us recognize that we can be, busy fools at work. Uh, Life can be very, very frenetic between, 8 o'clock in the morning and 6 o'clock in the evening, Mondays to Fridays. So how do we find some time to think? Because the creative mind is at its best when perhaps we're working slower rather than faster. There's a lovely story, isn't there, of why is it that smokers come up with better ideas than non-smokers in organizations nowadays? And of course, the answer is obvious. They stand outside in the fresh air in ad hoc gatherings talking about whatever is on their mind. And it's in conversation, not necessarily with people you know, but conversations around things that are in the air, things that you find particularly interesting or are on your mind, and you listen to other people's perspectives on that issue. That's a setting in which creativity is alive. And I think it is interesting, isn't it, that those moments in the day that smokers enjoy is not necessarily a moment that others indulge in during the course of the day. So we need to find something of the equivalent. I think it was Julia Burchill who said that most of us would do our jobs better if we did them less. And I think there's something about releasing time during the week explicitly for just dwelling on thoughts, ideas, futures. The mind will go to an answer if you post the question. I think it was James Webb Young, in writing about a technique for creative thinking, that said that the mind is extremely good at coming up with answers, but it needs its own time to do so. So post a very clear question to the mind, and the answer will eventually pop into your conscious mind. There's a very dramatic example of creating space and time for creativity. In a digital agency by the name of Versa is run by a remarkable entrepreneur called Catherine Blackham. And a couple of years ago, she decided that she would try an experiment. She would give everybody Wednesday off. She had always felt in her bones that not much happened on a Wednesday. It was just part of the frenetic activity of the week. But stuck in the middle, not much happened. So her experiment was, if we took Wednesday off and broke the working week into two equal parts, the start and the finish, those 4 days would be extra powerful. If we had Wednesday dwelling on our ideas, it's rather like the smoker's conversation, allowing our mind to go to where it wants to go, or like a conversation as opposed to a meeting, allowing a certain kind of improvisation to take place. Catherine has reported on the result of this experiment with some remarkable numbers, not only in terms of the profitability and the productivity of her agency, but about the creativity of the ideas that Wednesday furnishes for the Mondays, the Tuesdays, the Thursdays, and the Fridays. It's in that experimentation that she discovered, if you like, a wonderful place for creativity.